The best day of the baseball season is here. It is opening day and the New York Yankees will host the Baltimore Orioles. Mariano Rivera just threw out the first pitch. What can be better than that? It is Masahiro Tanaka against an Oriole team that lost 114 games a year ago. But that Orioles team gave the Yankees more fits than should have occurred. The Yankees need to feast on teams like this. And the first pitch from Tanaka. A ball. But two ground outs followed and then a single to right. It took a while for Tanaka to put away Trey Mancini, but Mancini's ground ball to the right hit the runner. When is the last time you saw that? Good sign, we'll take it. Tanaka looked crisp and sharp and hit 93 on his fastball. He looks good. The Yankees are coming up. Brett Gardner led off and got blown away by the Orioles starter, Andrew Cashner. 1 out. Aaron Judge lined a single, 108 miles per hour, through the right side. Yeah, Giancarlo Stanton lined a single to right. It was hit hard, but Aaron Judge still took third. Here we go. A 3-1 count on Luke Voit. Boom. 3-run homer to dead center. Wow. Miguel Andujar flew out to the wall and left for the second out. Gary Sanchez singled to right. Greg Bird struck out to end the inning. A great start. I saw on Twitter that Robinson Cano homered in his first at-bat for the Mets. That's cool. Tanaka got a 1-2-3 strikeout to start the top of the second. Another 1-2-3 strikeout for the second out. But then Chris Davis comes up. I have no idea why Yankee pitchers always get behind on this guy. The odds of him hitting the ball are so low. Davis went 3-0. Tanaka fought back to 3-2 and then struck him out. Super inning. Tanaka looks great, or the Orioles look awful. You choose. Gleyber Torres hit the first pitch he saw for a single. Troy Tulowitzki is up and I am rooting for the guy. Nuts. Tula grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Brett Gardner went ahead in the count, 3-1, but flew out to center. He is a quick 0-2, end of 2, Yankees, 3-0. Tanaka started the top of the third with a ground out to short. Tulowitzki made his first play of the season at short. No problem. Tanaka then struck out Richie Martin, who is making his MLB debut. 2 out. Cedric Mullins bounced one over Tanaka's head, but Gleyber Torres made a nice running play to retire the side in order. It's time for Judge. With 2 strikes, Aaron Judge put the ball in play and hit a slow roller up the middle and got himself another single. Strikeouts are not okay. Contact is good. Cashner got ahead of Giancarlo Stanton, but in a great plate appearance, Stanton took a walk. Men on first and second, no outs with Luke Voit up. Voit walked on 4 pitches to load the bases. Miguel Andujar grounded into a double play to short. Aaron Judge scored his second run of the season. Gary Sanchez flew out to deep left and the Yankees finished with a 4-0 lead after 3 innings. The age-old argument comes to mind after that half inning. Do you discourage Andujar's natural aggressiveness and ask him to be more patient, or do you leave him alone? Speaking of Andujar, Tanaka started the top of the fourth with a fly-out and a ground-out second. Then a ground ball was hit over the third base bag. Andujar made a nice play on it and a strong throw that would have beat the runner if he had a decent fielding first baseman. But Bird could not come up with it while stretching and Andujar was given an error and a runner was on second. A single highlighted the play as it plated the run before Tanaka was able to end things with a fly out center and Brett Gardner. I never, ever liked Mark Teixeira, but I sure miss his glove at first. Greg Bird struck out for the second time. Yeah, nothing has changed there. Gleyber Torres then hit a smash to third that bounced off the third baseman's chest. Torres was thrown out on a nice play. Tulowitzki then flew out to right, end of 4, Yankees, 4-1. Chris Davis led off for the Orioles and, surprise, struck out for the first out. Sucre flew out to Judge in right, sweet. Get it? Richie Martin flew out and Tanaka was through 5 with a 1-2-3 inning. The Yankees started the bottom of the 50 with walks by Gardner and Judge and are, once again, set up. Those walks finished off Andrew Cashner. Cashner used to be a live arm with huge upside. Now he is mundane with no out pitch. Mike Wright came in to face Stanton, but he walked him and the bases are loaded with no out for Luke Voit. Voit was hit by a pitch to pick up his 4th RBI of the game. Miguel Andujar again flew out deep to left and plated Judge. Judge must lead the majors in runs scored by now. Hey. Gary Sanchez served one to right but Rickard made a great play on the dive for the second out. Greg Bird looked at a strike right down the middle and then struck out looking to end the inning. The two first basemen in this game are now 0-5 with 5 strikeouts and a no play at first to cause an error and an unearned run. Sterling, but the Yankees lead 6-1 after 5. With Adam Ottavino warming in the bullpen, the efficient Tanaka did not seem to need any help. He recorded the first out on a comebacker. Tanaka then got rocked for a hit off the wall in right, but Aaron Judge played it perfectly and held it to a single. So impressive. Tanaka then induced a weak grounder to first. Bird made a safe play at first for the second out. His decision to not go for the lead runner cost the Yankees and Tanaka a run as the next batter wrapped one to center. It appeared that Brett Gardner did not pick it up and it sailed over his head without even an attempt. Tanaka was taken out and on comes Ottavino to make his Yankees debut in his hometown. This should be fun, and it was. Ottavino showed some great movement, but the batter did not bite out of the strike zone. Count went to 3-2 and then the new Yankee pitcher froze the batter with a 3-2 slider on the outside corner for the punch-out. Tanaka's final line, 5.2621050. Both runs would not have scored with better defense. It was a good start to the season for Tanaka. Gleyber Torres took a 5-pitch walk to start the bottom of the 6th. Tulowitzki, who reminds me in looks of Fred Stanley, struck out on a foul tip. Brett Gardner flew out to right. Aaron Judge ended his perfect season by striking out. End of 6, Yankees, 6-2. Ottavino had no problem in the top of the 7th as he struck out 2 of the 3 he faced. This guy is going to be fun to watch. Giancarlo Stanton flew out to center for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Luke Voit walked to remain perfect for the season. Andujar lined a single to center. Gary Sanchez had a 13-pitch at-bat but finally succumbed to a pop-up straight up the chute. But the catcher dropped the ball which resulted in a weird double play to end the inning. Weirdness, Yankees, 6-2 through 7. Clarification, the pop-up was ruled an infield fly rule. But the runners did not stay put and thus were dead ducks. Zach noticed that K. Britton is on for the Yankees. A weak pop-up to center was the first out. Britton then walked Cedric Mullin. Drew Jackson pinch hit for his MLB debut for the Orioles. Jackson grounded to third and Andujar got the force at second for the force out. Kevin Br singled on the ground through the hole at short. Gleyber Torres saved the day, though, with a brilliant play at second and threw out the batter from his butt. Nice. Greg Bird was down 0-2 but hit a homer on a sweet swing to right center. Gleyber Torres struck out on a 3-2 pitch. Tulowitzki drilled a double to left for a double and looked very emotional at second. It was a touching moment. Gardner grounded off the pitcher on a close play at first. Aaron Judge walked on 4 pitches. But Stanton ended the inning by striking out. End of 8, Yankees, 7-2. Aroldis Chapman entered the game to finish things up for the Yankees in a non-safe situation. He was greeted by Hanser Alberto who beat out an infield single. Chapman then struck out Joey Rickard on a well-located slider. Chapman is only throwing 94 miles per hour. Renato Nunez flew out to center and the Yankees were not away. A grounder to Torres finished it off and the Yankees had an opening day win. Tanaka and the Yankees start the season 1-0. Luke Voigt starts the season with 4 ribbies and Aaron Judge scored 3 runs, a fun first game and the kind of game the Yankees need to play against competition against teams like the Orioles.